Hello, everyone. We have a lot going on this week, so I am holding a 3-day service to encompass everything. We have summer solstice energy happening. We have the strawberry full moon happening, and then we are going into St.Johns Eve. So we really have like a triple whammy right now of a magical trifecta for manifestation for just about anything. The summer solstice typically is when we would focus on personal goals, personal attainment, personal victories, and also giving thanks for the abundance and the bounty that we already have in our lives. A really easy way to show thanks and participate in the summer solstice is to simply buy a ripe seasonal food that is available in your area. Okay, not totally sure where that cut off. Anyway, visit your local farmers markets, your local farm stands. If you have a you pick farm area available near you, go pick whatever is local and seasonal and make a small ritual and offering out of that. This will ensure that you continue with the abundance and the prosperity in your life. And if you're thinking, geez, I don't really have a whole lot of abundance and prosperity in my life right now, I want you to go back to the basics and do a gratitude list. If you have running water in your house, if you have clean water, if you have food in your refrigerator, if you have a car that is working, if you have a job to go to, if your children are healthy, if your parents are healthy, if you have friends that you see regularly, you need to get down to the basics and start that gratitude list over again, even if you don't have every little tiny little thing that you want. Now, the strawberry moon, this is also called the honeymoon in Europe. A strawberry moon is for here in the US. This is when these strawberries are ripe, so that is what it is named after. It is honeymoon in Europe because June is ruled by Juno, and Juno rules marriage. And June is usually when marriages are happening and people are going on their honeymoons. So, offerings of strawberries and honey would be perfect for this full moon. This is all about prosperity and love in all forms. Connections, networking, positive, productive, healthy communication, getting progress in your relationships, drawing in new relationships, romantic or platonic, or could even be business-wise, since this moon is also wrapped up in prosperity. So you literally cannot go wrong with participating in this service. It is covering it all. Now, our final part of this is St. John's Eve. Some of you may not be familiar with St. John's Eve because this is typically a celebration that we do in New Orleans, or it is very common throughout Europe. This is celebrating the death of John the Baptist, but more importantly, it was a huge ritual and celebration, probably the biggest one that happened throughout the year in New Orleans during the time that our Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau was alive. This was a time for blessings and purification and protection. So we're talking about devotees of Marie Laveau's coming in some numbers, state tens of thousands are recorded in some newspapers and some articles about her. So if you love Marie Laveau, if you want to honor her, if you have wanted to send respect to her, or evoke her, or invoke her spirit, this would be a perfect time to do that while bringing in purification. So I'm going to be running these services sort of unilaterally. You can choose from getting the Marie Laveau oil that comes with the St. John's Eve service, or you can get the strawberry moon oil and candle set that comes with the strawberry moon service. Both those links are on my site. Think of St. John's Eve as almost like a baptism. It was always based around Bayou St. John, and it was just very water-based. So if you're looking for maybe a reset in your magic, or a reset in your life, or a reset in your personal habits, St. John's Eve is a really great time to get a boost in your magic and sort of get some grounding and stability. So I would love for you to join in on this amazing astrological time that we have going on. The links are in my bio. I hope that you join me.